to A Day in the Life of Mocha Sistah, where I talk about social topics, popular topics, for viral moments, and or anything in my daily life, including a little shopping and other stuff. So basically, I also have a podcast, which is not on this platform as much, but my podcast is on Spotify for podcasters, and then other like iHeartRadio, etc. I'll try to post those links in my down in the description. So, for the purposes of this actual episode, I wanted to provide some update on that viral story, the unfortunate story, the unaliving of a neighbor by a neighbor. If you remember, if you don't, there was a white neighbor, a white Florida woman who fatally shot her black neighbor. There was some disagreement around probably something doing with the children playing too close to this woman's, I guess, boundary of her property. But what came out was that this woman, and let me get the names for you, it's just kind of crazy. So the mother of the woman that was shot, Susan Lorincz, Lorincz, said that she was in fear of her life, and she shot through the door to A.J Owens on June 2nd of 2023. So this happened like a year ago. Um, and a lot of details are coming out of the woodwork about this woman. They basically saying that Susan, who's the white neighbor, and AJ, who's the black neighbor, this black neighbor had children. That basically this neighbor, 6 months after Miss Owens and her kids moved into that property, I think they're all like renting apartments. I don't even think that it's like housing situation, but they all lived in this I guess like a duplex community. Miss Lawrence purchased a gun 6 months after Miss Owens lived there. Is it a coincidence or not? I don't know. I'm usually not a conspiracy theorist, but I think that's pretty interesting. So basically, they get into a conflict, and Susan shoots through the door, a door that was locked, by the way. On the other side was Miss Owens and her children. This woman, I don't know how thin those walls were, but the forensic evidence professional, I saw the um, actual court proceedings, and it looks like the forensic woman said that the shot came through one part of the body and went through the other side of the body. Um, Basically, she shot that woman, and she says, Miss Susan says that she was in fear of her life. The fact that she would do this type of action with children present is just very interesting to me. So anyway, she is now guilty. An all-white, six-person jury heard the evidence in Marion Court, and basically, this woman is now guilty. That's all I know. She was found guilty of manslaughter, but a lot of people are mad and feeling as if it should have been not manslaughter. It should have been like first degree murder or something like that. A lot of people feel like this was premeditated. These two individuals had conflict with each other. And it just reminds me of why I don't get into back and forth with neighbors. You never know somebody's intentions. You never know what somebody is capable of doing. This woman is guilty, but this is her first offense. I don't know how long the sentencing is going to be for. Unfortunately, the children of A.J. Owens have to deal with the mother's loss way too soon. This woman wasn't that old to have been unalived. I don't know if you saw this or not, but I just want to do an update because I did see that she got guilty, and it's taken a year to get this. At least there's some resolution for the family, but for the children and the young boy, the son of AJ, that was right there when this occurred, a lifetime of therapy, I'm pretty sure is going to have to happen. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon in the next episode of A Day in the Life of Mocha Sistah. I'll talk to you soon.